In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on October 31st, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Hawks versus Toronto Raptors. The Atlanta Hawks travel north of the border on Monday night to take on the Toronto Raptors. The Hawks have jumped out to a 4-2 record to start the season, while the Raptors sit at 3-3 as both teams hope to earn a spot in the Eastern Conference playoffs again this year come spring. The Atlanta Hawks have been in fine form as they've won 4 of their first 6 games, but they will be looking to bounce back in this one after falling short to the Bucks in a 123-115 road loss on Saturday. Trae Young led the way with 42 points and 5 assists on 15 of 32 shooting. DeJounte Murray added 21 points with 6 assists, while Clint Capela tallied 11 points with 10 rebounds and 2 steals. As a team, the Hawks shot 47% from the field and 13 of 29 from the three-point line as they kept pace with the Bucks in a tight contest until the final 5:59, where the Bucks scored 22 points to pull away in the end. Meanwhile, the Toronto Raptors have been in decent shape as they've split their first 6 games, but they will be hoping for a better performance after getting embarrassed by the 76ers in a 112-90 loss on Friday. Pascal Siakam led the way with 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Og Anunoby added 19 points with 9 rebounds, while Gary Trent Jr. chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Raptors shot just 38% from the field and 9 of 39 from the three-point line as they got off to a terrible start and were never in the contest after getting outscored by 37-22 in the second quarter. Precious Achiuwa had a rough night as he finished scoreless on 0 of 6 shooting, while Fred VanVleet had a horror night as he finished with just 1 point on 1 of 11 shooting from the field. The Hawks are 8-19 against the spread in their last 27 road games and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 Monday games. The Raptors are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games, playing on 2 days rest, and 19-8 against the spread in their last 27 games following a straight-up loss. The over is 4-0 in Hawks' last 4 overall. The under is 8-3 in Raptors' last 11 overall. The Hawks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Toronto. The Atlanta Hawks are talented, but they have yet to beat quality teams this season, and they've had issues covering numbers on the road dating back to last season. The Toronto Raptors are always a tough out at home. Their defense is going to get better, and they've won 6 of the last 10 meetings against the Hawks. We're not being asked to lay anything crazy, so the Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The under is 5-2 in the 7 games played on 1 day's rest for Atlanta, while the under is 8-3 in the Raptors' last 11 overall. The Hawks can score no doubt, and Trae Young is one of the best scorers in the game, but the Raptors allowing the least amount of shots against can really limit Young's production. Toronto is also really bad from the free throw line, so expect the Hawks' defense to be extra aggressive and create some turnovers and force bad looks, as they will not be afraid to put the Raptors on the line. These 2 teams both protect the ball and force teams to execute. The Hawks are 13th in defensive field goal percentage, and the Raptors are 4th in the NBA in points allowed per game. The Raptors run deliberate sets and will find their three-point shot contested often in this one. They have finished under this total in 5 of their 6 games. With both teams playing great defense and the Raptors being one of the worst scoring teams, it makes this one likely to be a low-scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Pistons versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Detroit Pistons head to Milwaukee to face the Bucks on Monday, October 31st. The Pistons are coming off of an impressive win over the Warriors on Sunday. The Bucks continue their stellar start to the season as they remain undefeated. The Detroit Pistons have had a mixed start to the season as they've lost 5 of their first 7 games, but they will be eager to stay in this one after routing the Warriors in a 128-114 shock win last night. Saddiq Bey led the team with 28 points on 9 of 17 shooting. Isaiah Stewart added 24 points with 13 rebounds. Cade Cunningham tallied 23 points with 10 rebounds and 9 assists, while Bojan Bogdanovic chipped in with 21 points on 5 of 8 shooting. As a team, the Pistons shot 48% from the field and 14 of 33 from the three-point line as they looked in trouble after falling into an early 10-point deficit, but they recovered and exploded for 71 points in the second and third quarters combined to pull away and earn the surprise win. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks have been on fire to start the season, and they will be eager to build on their current 5-game win streak after taking down the Hawks in a 123-115 home win on Saturday. Jrue Holiday led the team with 34 points, 12 assists, and 4 steals on 13 of 22 shooting. Giannis Antetokounmpo added 24 points with 17 rebounds and 4 assists, while Brook Lopez chipped in with 21 points on 8 of 12 shooting. As a team, the Bucks shot 48% from the field and 14 of 36 from the three-point line as they struggled to put away the Hawks until late in the fourth quarter, where they were able to escape on free throws. Looking at the betting trends, the Pistons are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 road games, 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Bucks are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games, 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record, and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Pistons are 3-14-1 against the spread in the last 18 meetings overall, and the Pistons are 2-7-1 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Milwaukee. Not only are the Bucks undefeated to start the year, but they are also 5-0 against the spread. They were 13-point favorites against the Rockets earlier this year and covered by winning by 20 points. The same will happen on Monday night. The Pistons are coming off an impressive win over the Warriors, but that was night 1 of a back-to-back. These types of games are the hardest for young, inexperienced squads. Antetokounmpo and Holiday will be scoring at ease after having a day off. They should be able to control the boards too. The Pistons allow the 4th most rebounds in the NBA this year. The Pistons were on an ugly 5-game losing streak heading into last night's game as big underdogs against the Warriors, but they pulled off the massive upset and will now be looking for more against this undefeated Bucks team who have looked great so far. The line seems hefty, especially after what we saw from the Pistons last night, but it's going to be tough to replicate that effort on 0 days rest against a rampant Bucks team. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Bucks have the number 1 defense, allowing just 103 points per game. The Pistons have the worst defense in the NBA, giving up near 123 points per game. The Pistons have also been an over machine, with the over prevailing in 5 of their first 6 games. There are 2 reasons I like this to go under the total. 1, the Bucks have the best defense in the league, and they will shut down a tired road-weary Pistons team playing the back half of a back-to-back. 2, the Bucks play at one of the slowest paces when they have the ball, and they are no 1 in defensive pace of play. They will completely control the tempo in this game, and that will lead to lower scoring affair. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.